Over the last 6 weeks, we've 4x'd our client acquisition for my company, Atticus. Here's a breakdown of the numbers. This year, we will finish up at around $250,000 in profit. And that's an increase of 70% from the previous year before, where literally for the last 2 years, we have been literally stuck at around 10K profit a month. Now, whilst this is small in compared with other consulting businesses, I'm hanging my hat on our recent growth, and it was down to the way that we've taken a completely new way when it comes to actually building and scaling a service-based business. Here are the 5 insights that we have used to move towards what I like to call a leverage operated business model with 90% margins and cash flow. We didn't pick a diversified offer stack. People say, hey, have a high service option, have a medium ticket option, and have a lower ticket option. Now, every service company I speak to has got 3 to 5 services, right? And if they're at the level of below 5 million, chances are that a couple of them are not as effective as they could be. As a result, they don't have depth in any of them. They don't have compelling social proof in any of them. We kept our offer shell stupidly simple. It was Atticus AL sales system done for you, done with you. We were setting up the lead generation in 2 months. We then had the Atticus AL sales system do it yourself. And this is literally the exact same project and system, but it depends on someone's need internally. The way I frame it to clients is, do you want the Ferrari or do you want the Ferrari engine? Keeping the offer stack stupidly simple means that we can continue to iterate on one use case, put it into a pipeline to build a client acquisition system for service-based companies on LinkedIn. And it also limits the market we can work with because some people want standard done for you. We aren't for those people. And as a result, we've been able to SOP the living daylights out of our system and productize it for faster delivery and ultimately faster results for clients. I call that a win-win at the end of the day. Number 2, we accepted good enough is better than perfect. If I had waited for the perfect time to launch our AL system offer, we would have been too late. Now, 6 months ago, I put the offer together in 1 day. And 3 days later, I sold it at a discounted pilot rate for about $9,000. This then allowed us to build the plane on the way down. The first go would tell us if it was viable. The second go would tell us if we were onto something. And the third go told us we were in business. And not only that, iterating on the product each time brought incremental gains in client results as we refined the minimum viable product of the system with the positioning, the attracting of the clients, and the converting of the clients onto your calendar who already know and trust you. Waiting for the perfect day to go and do that, to validate this, would have meant missing the boat on this opportunity itself. Number 3, don't fight the tide, surf it instead. At the start of this year, the main objection I used to hear was, we can build this in-house. Why should I go with you? It became so incessant that I just would bang my head against the wall whenever we lost a deal due to this, and it didn't change the needs of the market. And what the market wants, the market gets. And I took that as a signal from the market that the business in the small, medium-sized business range and the small, medium-sized enterprise range had a growing demand for owning systems in-house. Now, looking at the market, nobody was really doing it well on LinkedIn. So instead of screaming at the clouds, we switched up and pivoted 90% of our business to a systems-based consulting model. And it was the best thing we ever did. The profit increased by 70% this year. Team morale is at an all-time high, and finally the company is growing again month on month. So after a year of being capped at about 50K in revenue per month, prior to this point. Now, the winds are changing for service-based companies. It's adapt before you get left behind. Now, if you liked this video and you want more videos like this, make sure that you hit subscribe, and you're going to get weekly masterclasses on how you can scale a service-based business with AI and LinkedIn weekly.